Welcome everybody, and thank you for tuning in to watch the Chi-Chi Rodriguez Pro-Am virtual program. My name is James Poulter, and I'm the CEO for the Chi-Chi Rodriguez Youth Foundation. I couldn't do what I do without all the support and help from our wonderful staff and volunteers and all the committee members that have helped make today possible. So I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch tonight's show, and I know the past 18 months hasn't been easy for everybody. But here at the Chi-Chi Rodriguez Foundation, we've been super proud and we've been working hard every day to make sure the kids in the school have been happy and safe and in a healthy learning environment. And with your support tonight, we're going to be able to help take it to the next level for the kids. Alright, so what's tonight all about? You've taken the time to sit down, click on a link, and now you're watching this live. Alright, so there's different ways that you can get involved. We have some wonderful auction items, some great rounds of golf. We also have an InstaBuy tab. If you click on that button, there's wonderful things on there. You can sponsor a student, you can buy a paver, you can buy a dinner for 12 at Baystar Restaurant Group, courtesy of Frank Shivas and the wonderful team over there at Baystar. So it's been a great day so far. We've had a lot of wonderful golf on a wonderful golf course, and we've been so excited to be out here on the Copperhead course. I want to thank all our pro golfers that have taken the time to join us today. We've had some wonderful pros out there: Robert Gomez, Sandra Gall, Chris Talumis. Everybody that's played has just been so supportive of the foundation, and I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. So this is our 14th annual Chi-Chi Pro-Am, and we couldn't do it without the sponsors. I want to give a huge shout out to Raymond James Financial and all their vendors and supporters throughout the years. We've had wonderful support over the years from many sponsors, including RSM, Franklin Templeton, Lincoln Financial, and many others that have been there with us since day one. So I'm going to pass it over to Vin Campagnoli. He's one of our co-chairs that's been involved for several years now, along with Mark Karen. And so he's going to say a few words and thank some of our sponsors as well. Here you go, Vin.
Hi, everybody. I'm Vin Campagnoli. I'm co-chairing this event today, as well as this evening and next week at Metedeconk National Golf Club with Mark Karen. And I just wanted to thank everybody for participating. This is a special event which we do every year. It's the 13th year for the kids, for the Chi-Chi Youth Foundation. I am so happy to be involved with this and so happy to get a number of our sponsors engaged. This is a team effort that we put in place months ago to get this event going. And what makes this one special this year is everything that's going on in our world with the pandemic, with so much uncertainty. When we reached out to the sponsors, these sponsors came like every year, repeat sponsors, because they know what an impact this has, what an impact it has on these kids. And I'm so thankful for them. Special thanks to James, Mallory, Laura, and the rest of the Chi-Chi folks, my committee, who get together and reach out to the sponsors, and special thanks to the sponsors. Thank you. Hopefully everybody played well today, plays well next week, and enjoys the event this evening. Thanks, and stay safe.
So let me talk a little bit about the kids. We have 90 kids that come to school here every day, and we couldn't do that without you. When Chi-Chi first started the foundation 40 years ago, we only had 10 kids, and we couldn't dream of being where we are today without your help and support. So the kids that come to school here are performing below grade level, and we help them get back on track. We've got some great teachers, some great assistants, and we're doing some really good things. But we couldn't do that without your help. Right now, our graduation rate is about 78%. So we're taking the kids that are failing and we're making them successful. So not only do we operate a public school in partnership with the Pinellas County School System, we're also the First Tee of Clearwater. So we're teaching golf and life skills to over 2,000 kids in North Pinellas County. And these kids are learning some great skills that they'll remember forever. Talking a little bit more about our First Tee program, we talk about golf and life skills. So we teach the kids core values such as honesty, integrity, respect, and sportsmanship. And kids like Sonia that have been in the program for several years, for instance, when she first came to the program, she was pretty shy, didn't really make eye contact, didn't really have many friends. So kids like Sonia, we've really helped develop on a social level as well. We brought her out of a shell. She's been able to be more confident within herself. And not only that, she's giving back. She's now volunteering in our programs. And this is really what it's all about, helping kids become better people so they can become great people in the community. All right, so as you heard me talk about earlier, we have 90 students that come to school here every day. So our goal tonight is sponsoring all 90 students. How you can do that? By clicking on the Insta-Buy button, sponsor a student for $450. It costs about $450 a month to help support all of our educational programs here at Chi-Chi's. And your help and support tonight will go a long way to making sure that we're going to be here and successful for the future kids and the future students that come through the foundation. So thank you all for hanging out with me and learning a little bit about the foundation. Right now I'm going to turn it over to Doug Beavis, our wonderful host for the night, and I hope you enjoy this wonderful video.
It's so unbelievable and so moving to see kids have their lives transformed through golf. What the Chi-Chi's done here at his school here in Clearwater, taking kids to finish their education and move forward. So when Chi-Chi asked me to get involved here, I was delighted to get involved. Done a lot of good things, and it will continue to do good things. It's a neat organization, and one that if people are really interested in trying to help kids, it's a good place to start.
This is not a golf course. This is our classroom. What you call the front nine, we call science class.
Golf is an individual sport. It's you against nature. It builds character, and if you try to win with honor, you never lose. People used to always put me down. They say, "You'll never make it, you're too small." You know what I used to tell them? The golf ball and the golf club don't know my size.
When you play at Chi-Chi's, you're supporting an innovative academic experience, unlike any other. When you play at Chi-Chi's, you're playing with purpose.
You don't learn by being perfect all the time. You learn more when you're failing, because then you got to work harder at it. When you are failing and then you reach to the top, that's the ultimate feat that a person can have.
Hi, good evening, and welcome to the Chi-Chi Rodriguez Pro-Am. My name is Doug Beavis. I'm with the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce, formerly the mayor of the city of Oldsmar from 2013 to 2019. I've had a long history and relationship with the Chi-Chi Rodriguez Foundation and the great work that they do. So sit back and relax, grab a drink, something to eat, and we're gonna hang out for a little bit together and raise some money for the kids. Right now I'm gonna turn it over to Jimmy Stanger for a little short video.
Hey guys, my name is Jimmy Stanger, coming to you from the Huntsville Championship here in Alabama on the Korn Ferry Tour. I just wanted to shoot a quick video in support of the Chichi Rodriguez Foundation and the First Tee of Clearwater. I've been a professional golfer out here now for 4 years since I graduated school in 2017, and I've been involved with the Chichi Rodriguez Foundation for the same 4 years. I've seen the impact that they've had on their community through the clinics I've done with them, and I've seen how important it is that you guys support them today. They do an incredible job reaching out to their 90 students who are academically at risk and need your help to support their school, as well as the over 2,000 students that they impact through the First Tee Foundation of Clearwater in the Pinellas County areas. So if you guys can support them in any way that you can through placing a bid on one of the items at auction today, or if you can support them through any sort of financial gift, it would be incredibly appreciated. Also want to give a shout out to Raymond James Financial for their support, being the title sponsor for over 14 years. Thank you guys. Again, as a professional golfer, I give my hearty endorsement to the Chichi Rodriguez Foundation and the First Tee of Clearwater. So thank you guys for your support today, and I hope you have a great day.
Thanks, Jimmy. So some of the ways that we raise money for the foundation for the kids is through auctions. I pulled up the website. There were some great foursomes that just popped right out at me. Which ones am I going to pick? Which ones am I going to bid on? Some of them I, as the mayor, couldn't even get on and play. But now I have the opportunity to bid on those courses and play golf there. And it's all for the kids. So check it out, see which foursome fits your style, and start bidding on it. So right now we're going to turn it over to Scott Curtis and find out why he is so involved with the Chichi Foundation.
Hi, I'm Scott Curtis, president of Private Client Group at Raymond James, and a board member of the Chichi Academy Foundation for now almost 10 years, going on 10 years. I've been involved with the Pro-Am, the tournament that we've put on now for over 13 years, and the fact that we've raised over $2 million directly to support the Academy Foundation gives me a great deal of satisfaction. This event supports over 20% of our education budget for the year. So why have I been involved, and why do I stay involved? It's really about making a difference in the lives of these kids, grades 4 through 8, who otherwise, absent the Chichi Academy, the faculty, the staff, some of these kids I don't know would be able to, number one, make it to high school, never mind graduating from high school and potentially even going on to college. I'm not sure that would happen without the Chichi Academy. So this really brings a smile to my face looking back at when Christian and I were riding in the go-kart at Celebration Station, racing the other kids who were old enough, tall enough to reach the pedal. He was a little too short and I think a little too young. He couldn't drive the go-kart himself and he couldn't ride with another kid, so he needed a driver. And Mallory and James happened to invite me to join them at Celebration Station to help celebrate with the kids. We rode around the track together, laughing as we passed other kids. It was just a great afternoon. Nice to leave the office and actually go spend some time with these kids. It was a lot of fun, and it really kind of brings it to life rather than just sitting in board meetings or even participating in fundraising events that we do throughout the year. So if you find yourself driving north or south on McMullen Booth and happen to go by the Chichi Rodriguez golf course or the driving range across the street, stop in, play a round of golf there. Proceeds, part of the money goes directly into the foundation. Go over to the driving range and hit the bucket of balls that you buy. Part of that money goes toward the foundation. You can also get actively involved in going to the school and reading a book, being a lunch pal with one of these kids or with a classroom. It's rewarding knowing that you're helping somebody and helping a group of people who really need the assistance and they need the support. So however you choose to get involved, the important thing is take time, get involved, and support a group of people who really need your help. I know those of us on the board, the faculty, the staff, the administration there at the Academy, we all appreciate it. Thank you for everything that you're doing for the school and will do in the future.
Thanks, Scott. You can tell your passion and inspiration for the Chichi Foundation is huge. If that doesn't inspire you, I don't know what does. I was already involved with the Chichi Foundation, but when you listen to you and why you're involved, it really makes somebody want to get more involved, which is why you need to bid on these auction items. So, we talked about the golf packages that are up for auction. One of them is amazing. It's an opportunity for you and 2 of your friends to golf with Scott Curtis. Where are you going to golf? At Pinellas County's premier Pelican Club. Nobody else really gets on that one, but you're going to get on it with Scott. So if that doesn't pique your interest, how about this? A round of golf at Eastlake. And no, we're not talking about the round at Eastlake that I play and you play. I've got a lot of golf balls in the lake there. No, we're talking about Eastlake in Atlanta, Georgia. It is the home of Bobby Jones, his home course. You can play on it, and it's also the oldest course in Atlanta, and it could be yours if you bid on it and win. So while the auction items are great and raise a lot of money for the foundation, let's roll back about 40 years and find out how it started. Bob James and Chichi Rodriguez started the foundation, and now we're going to hear from Bob's son, Tom James, who is the chairman of the Chichi Foundation, to tell us a little bit more. He's going to drive it home and put it in and tell you more about it.
I'm Tom James, chairman of the Chichi Rodriguez Foundation. The 3 founders were Chichi Rodriguez, obviously, my father, Bob James, and Bill Hayes. And Chichi was always an advocate for kids. So Chichi and my father said, gee, how can we put together golf and school? And, you know, if you think of it, you say, well, the natural fit is you go out and play golf after getting taught. But they built the school on the outskirts of the golf course. And they successfully started a school in conjunction with the public school system. Now, that's unusual too. You just don't have public-private partnerships that work together for the benefit of kids. So we began to take kids out of 3rd grade that were falling behind in school, and we started to help educate those kids on site with special teachers who were interested and disadvantaged, but they also were some of the top teachers. And we did it with ratios of students to teachers that were lower than you would find in a traditional school. And guess what? Magic. They became very interested in achievement over the time they were there. In fact, 78% of them now graduate from high school, which is a pretty good number on its own with the students who stayed in the school system. All of us know COVID has really been difficult for schooling. Think of that for a minute. If you're staying home all day and you're just watching a screen for a while, you can't really stay as focused as you need to stay focused, and you may not have parents that are there or a parent there that can keep you focused. But I can tell you, our team got together and they found ways to be able to serve those kids and teach those kids, preferably in school. They could do it all. And now I would tell you they've gone from 25% of the student body going to classes to 95. That's the way to keep the kids engaged and active in the process. I would say they've done an excellent job in dealing with this situation. That makes it no less remarkable that they, in fact, I think, are not going to lose a year and a half as a result of this effort. Let me close by recognizing those who have made all this possible. You know, without the support of the staff, the board, all of the people in the community who volunteer at our events, who play golf at our facility, all of the people who send us donations, without all of you, we wouldn't be successful and we wouldn't be making the difference that we are making, not just to the kids, but to the whole community. You know, when kids drop out of school, you sort of lose them. And many of them don't get back on the right track. And we have done that here. And it just couldn't have happened without all of you. And I know my board, were they standing behind me, would be cheering for you right here. So thank you very much, and we'd love to see you at Chi-Chi's.
Thanks, Tom. So you've heard about the history of the Chi-Chi Rodriguez Foundation and the importance it has on these kids' lives. I've been here. I've been on the campus. I know what it means to these kids. So how can you help? There are 3 ways to help. There's, of course, playing golf at the Chi-Chi Rodriguez Golf Course. Who doesn't want to do that? Every round of golf, a portion of that goes to the Chi-Chi Foundation and goes to the school. The second way that you can help is auction items. The auction items that we have on the website right now. You can buy a foursome. That helps. The third way, the Insta button right here on the website, you can sponsor a child. Heck, you can sponsor 2 childs. Get 2 rounds of golf. Play golf every day. It all helps benefit the kids of the Youth Foundation. So we've had a great day of golf, camaraderie, generosity. Hopefully you've met some new people. Maybe you played golf like I do, use your little foot wedge. But it's really about the kids. We have a goal. We have 90 students here at the foundation. We would like to sponsor every kid, all 90 kids. $450 a month gets a kid sponsored. So help today. Help however you can. Golf, a foursome, sponsor a kid, buy a brick, do all of it, buy your whole family bricks. We don't really care. The money goes to a great cause, the Chi-Chi Rodriguez Foundation. Thank you for being a part of this.